Hey everyone, welcome to WrestleTalk. Today's WrestleTalk is on Royal Rumble winners. Let's get started with John Cena, more commonly known as John Felix Anthony Cena, born on April 23rd, 1977. He was born in West Newbury, Massachusetts. He currently resides in Tampa, Florida. He's a wrestler, actor, rapper, and media personality since 1999. And he was married to Elizabeth since 2009 to 2012. Now he's in a relationship with Nikki Bella since 2012, where they are engaged. His grandfather is Tony Lupin, and his cousin is The Trademark. His ring names are John Cena, and the Prototype. 6'1", 251 pounds, billed from the Classified, New York, West Newbury, Massachusetts. Trained by Christopher Daniels, Dave Finlay, OVW, and UPW. And he debuted on November 5th, 1999. Along with wrestling, he has his own acting career as well, where he's known for many films, including 12 Rounds, The Marine, the very first one, Trainwreck, among others. And Legendary. He's also made TV guest appearances in Psych, Hannah Montana, and Total Divas, among others. Champion in wrestling, his finishing moves are the AA, which is the attitude adjustment, which is the standing fireman's carry transition into a kneeling takeover, sometimes from an elevated position or as a counter to an oncoming opponent. The kill switch, Prototype, or Protoplex, which is a sit-out power bomb. Signature moves include the 5-knuckle shuffle, which is a running delayed fist drop with the nifix, sometimes diving from the top rope, multiple suplex variations, running leaping shoulder block, and a running one-handed bulldog, among others. Championship-wise, he's a former OVW heavyweight champion once, OVW Southern Tag Team champion once, with Rico Constantino, World Heavyweight Champion 3 times in WWE Champion 13 times, WWE Tag Team Champion twice, once with The Miz and once with David Otunga, WWE World Tag Team Champion twice with Batista and Shawn Michaels, among other accomplishments as well. In his personal life, he is a fan of the Japanese anime. He supports all the Boston teams. He has over 20 muscle cars, some in which are one of a kind. And in 2017, Ford Motor Company filed a lawsuit against John Cena for selling his 2017 Ford GT, therefore violating his purchase agreement. And that's about it for him. We're going to go ahead and move on to Stone Cold Steve Austin, more commonly known as Steve Austin or Steve James Anderson, born on December 18th, 1964, or later known as Steve James Williams. And he was born in Austin, Texas. He currently resides in Los Angeles, California. He's a professional wrestler, actor, and producer. He's been wrestling since 1989 to 2003, and he's an actor since 1998 to present. He's known for being married to Catherine Burgess from 1990 to 1992. They got divorced, and then he got married to a woman named Lady Blossom from 1992 to 1999. And then in 2000, he was married to Deborah Marshall all the way up into 2003. And then since 2009, he's been married to Kristen Ferris. He has 3 children altogether. He has his own website, which is thebrokenSkullRanch.com. And his ring names are The Ringmaster and Stone Cold Steve Austin. 6'2", 252 pounds, both from Victoria, Texas. Trained by Chris Adams, debuted in 1989 and retired in 2003. He's known for films such as Beyond the Mat, Damaged, Recoil, Grown Ups 2, and Technical Force, among others. He's also known for television show guest appearances and appearances such as a Nash Bridges Stone Cold podcast, Redneck Island, Steve Austin's Broken Skull Challenge, among others. He's also known for being a part of many video games for WWE, including WWE 2K18, 17, and 16, and 15, 14, and etc. And in wrestling, his finishing moves as Stone Cold Steve Austin is the Stone Cold Stunner, which is a stunner preceded by a midsection kick, adopted from Mikey Whipwreck. As Stunning Steve Austin, the Stun God Flapjack dropped into a hangman. As the Ringmaster, the $1 Million Dream, which is a Cobra Clutch adapted from Ted DiBiase. Signature moves include Mudhole Stomp, which is multiple stomps to the chest of opponent seated in the corner or dropped on the mat with an FX. Pile Driver, Spine Buster, Bez Press, followed by multiple punches, among others. Championship-wise, he is a former WCW World Television Champion twice, WCW United States Heavyweight Champion twice, WCW World Tag Team Champion once with Brian Pillman, NWA World Tag Team Champion once with Brian Pillman, WWF Champion 6 times, WWF Intercontinental Champion twice, among other accomplishments as well. And he has had domestic violence cases against him. He is also known for, again, being in many TV shows, and that's about it for him. We're going to go ahead and move on to Shawn Michaels, more commonly known as Michael Shawn Higginbottom. Born on July 22nd, 1965. He was born in Chandler, Arizona, United States, and currently resides in San Antonio, Texas. He was married to Teresa Wood from 1988 to 1994. They got divorced, and now he's married to Rebecca Kersey. Since 1999, he has 2 children. His notable family members are Matt Bentley, which is his cousin, and his ring names are Shawn Michaels and Shawn Michaels, spelled 2 different ways. 6'1", 225 pounds, built from San Antonio, Texas, trained by Jose Lotharino. Debuted on October 10th of 1984, and he retired on March 28th of 2010. He's known for appearing in the films The Resurrection of Gavin Stone and Pure Country, Pure Heart. And he, in wrestling, he is known for his his moves such as the Sweet Chin Music, which is the super kick with an FX, the modified figure 4 leg lock, and the teardrop suplex, which is the leg hook, Santo suplex. Signature moves include the drop kick, the diving elbow drop with an FX, belly to back suplex, the backhand chop, among others. And he is a former AWA World Tag Team Champion twice with Marty Jannetty, NWA Central States Tag Team Champion once with Marty Jannetty, AWA Southern Tag Team Champion twice with Marty Jannetty. And that was about it for the outside of WWE. Inside WWE, he is a former WWF World Heavyweight Champion 3 times, World Heavyweight Champion once, WWF Intercontinental Champion 3 times, WWE Tag Team Champion once with Triple H, among other accomplishments as well. And he has his own book out as well. And he did a non-nude layout in Playgirl magazine. And that's about it for him, actually. We're going to go ahead and move on to Randy Orton, more commonly known as Randall Keith Orton, born on April 1st, 1980. Randy Orton was born in Knoxville, Tennessee. He currently resides in St. Charles, Missouri. His spouses, he's known for being married to Samantha Speno from 2007 to 2013. Then he got remarried to Kimberly Kessler in 2015. He has 2 children. His family members that are notably are Bob Orton Jr., which is his father, Barry Orton, which is his uncle, and Bob Orton Sr., which is his grandfather. His ring names are Randy Orton. He's 6'5", 250 pounds, built from St. Louis, Missouri, trained by Bob Orton Jr., Dave Finley, Mid-Missouri Wrestling Alliance, Ohio Valley Wrestling, Southern Broadway Athletic Club, and he debuted in March 18th of 2000. He's known for his films as well, such as That's What I Am, 12 Rounds 2 Reloaded, The Condemned 2 Countdown, among others. He's also known for his television guest appearances in The Thundermans, Shooter, and Deal or No Deal. And he is known in wrestling for using the moves Full Nelson Slam, the O-Zone, which is the overdrive, the RKO, which is the jumping cutter, sometimes used as an elevated position or as a sudden counter to an opponent with the nifix, and the running punch to opponent's head, used as a cause and storyline of concussions. Signature moves include multiple suplex variations, Luthez, followed by mounted punches, the leaping knee drop, the Garvin stomp, and drop kick, among others. Championship-wise, he is a former OVW Hardcore Champion twice, World Heavyweight Champion 4 times, WWE Tag Team Champion once with Edge, WWE Champion 9 times, WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champion once with Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt, WWE Intercontinental Champion once, among other accomplishments as well. He has a daughter named Brooklyn and a daughter named Elena, and he also appeared on the game show Deal or No Deal and many WWE video games as well. And that's about it for him. We're going to go ahead and move on to our final person for this video, which is the 2018 Royal Rumble winner, which is Shinsuke Nakamura. Born on February 24th, 1980. He was born in Kyoto, Japan, and currently resides in Orlando, Florida. He's married since 2007. His ring names are Nakamura and Shinsuke Nakamura. 6'2", 104 kg, or 229 pounds, built from Kyoto, Japan, trained by Inoki Dojo, the Osumu Kido Kosensei Yakamoto. Debuted on August 29th of 2002. In wrestling, his finishing moves are the Kinshasa, which is a running knee strike to the opponent's head, sometimes from the second rope, the cross arm bar, which is sometimes while flying, and the landslide, which is a Samoan drop, sometimes from the second rope. The signature moves include good vibration, but stomping on a seated opponent in the corner with the nifix, the German suplex, the front sleeper hold, the El Nino, which is the springboard moonsault, among others. Championship-wise, he's a former IWGP Heavyweight Champion 3 times, WWE NXT Champion twice, Royal Rumble winner in 2018, IWGP Intercontinental Champion 5 times, among other accomplishments as well. He is married to Hart Umi May Kwan since September 2017. He is a playable character in 2K18, and that's about it actually for him. So we're gonna end out this week's Wrestle Talk. Next week's Wrestle Talk will be Royal Rumble Winners Part 2, the final part where I'll be talking about Edge, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Rey Mysterio, Undertaker, and Bret Hart. Have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching.